Hey everybody, it's Scott Butterworth with PlayStation Official Magazine.
And Ryan Taljonick.
And we're here today to talk to you a little bit about the new multiplayer modes in Assassin's Creed Revelations. I actually don't know anything about this stuff, but Ryan just got back from seeing it, so I'm going to sit here and ask him a few questions about it. So what we're looking at right here, I guess, is the new kind of capture the flag mode? What can you tell us about this and how it's different from what we played in Brotherhood?
Yeah, so this is Artifact Assault, and it is the capture the flag variation. The maps are kind of divided into two halves. Your defensive side, where you can kind of hang back and guard your flag, or there's the assault side, where you sneak into enemy territory and try and steal their flag and get back to your base undetected. While you're assaulting the enemy flag, you can't outright kill any of the people that are guarding it, so you kind of have to be a little bit more stealthy when you approach it. Maybe bring a loadout of abilities that disguise your character, create a decoy, that kind of thing. Because while you're on their side, you can only stun them defensively.
Still, this looks like this might be a little more action-based than some of the modes in Brotherhood. There's a lot of running and stabbing happening in front of us here.
Yeah, while you're running away with their flag in your possession, it kind of puts an icon over your head that lets them know exactly where you're at. So you can try and steal the flag and get out of there as quick as you can, or you can be a little bit more careful and just
play defensively.
Exactly. And right now, she just threw down a tripwire bomb, which is kind of a proximity mine that stuns your target. It's great for defending the flag.
Yeah, a lot of proximity mines in the 1500s.
Oh yeah, all over the place.
Wait, so does everyone have proximity mines? You kind of get to pick what weapons that you have.
Nope, actually, the nice thing about Revelations is it's got a lot more customization options this time around. Aside from choosing, even new abilities like the tripwire bomb, you can also straight up just customize your character's appearance.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the whole premise, though? Because, you're supposed to blend in and look like everybody else.
Right. Well, actually, the NPCs in modes like Artifact Assault and Wanted and some of the more traditional Brotherhood modes, the NPCs actually mimic your character's customizations in their skins. So,
okay.
Yep. So it allows you to still customize your character without giving your location away.
Can you tell us any more about what the options are and what weapons we're going to see?
Yeah. So you can choose a variety of taunts, which can score you extra points after you kill an opponent, and wave your fist in the air or whatever taunt you choose. You can also select your primary and secondary weapons, which obviously show up on your character skin, like the spear on this character, but also they're nice because depending on which weapon you choose, it also changes your attack animation, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, right on.
Yep. And then we've also got a whole different mode called Deathmatch, which is kind of a variation of Brotherhood's Wanted, and we'll see that pop up in a second. But the nice thing about Deathmatch is it's a much more frantic mode than what we've seen in the past. The maps are much smaller. The guiding compass that kind of leads you toward your target is gone, and here's Deathmatch now. And you can see in the upper right-hand corner there's a portrait of your target. When that lights up light blue, that means your target is within your line of sight. You don't have the compass, so you have to rely completely on spotting your opponent.
And what was the little meter underneath it there?
Yeah, so as that meter builds...
the discrete meter.
Yep, as that meter builds, it builds as you're stalking your opponent, and when that fills up completely and you get a really stealthy kill, you can get upwards of 1,200 points as opposed to maybe the 200 points you could get just from straight up sprinting at your opponent.
Oh, right on. So basically they're attempting to reward, the longer you can remain stealthy and stalk your opponent, the more points you get. Basically.
Absolutely,
okay.
So that really kind of balances out the gameplay and makes it a lot more fun. But yeah, the deathmatch mode was definitely one of my favorites. It was a lot of fun. It was really fast-paced, and you can still play it pretty stealthily.
Cool. Anything else we can expect from Revelation?
No. Well, aside from just retweaking, they made a cool friends hub on the matchmaking process, so you can go through all your customization options. You can talk to your friends and view your friends right through the hub during matchmaking. So it makes things really cool.
Right on. All right, well, thanks a lot for tuning in and checking this out. If you want to learn more about Assassin's Creed Revelations, you're going to have to pick up the September issue of PTOM, which will be on newsstands August 30th. And we're definitely considering doing more videos like this in the future, so feel free to hit us up on Facebook or Twitter. Let us know what you think, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks a lot.
Later.